two of the most aggressive large mammals on the planet. Only one animal will leave this snowy forest alive. The polar bear, the largest land carnivore on the planet. Weighing 1,500 pounds, not many creatures would dare to tackle this beast, but there is one. The polar bear is an elite killer of large mammals, with the strength to drag beluga whales out of the ocean and to tear walruses away from their groups. This is a very fearsome predator. Living in the Arctic wilderness, the polar bear hunts alone, ripping chunks of flesh away and eating its prey alive. Exceptionally strong and robust, the bear is adapted to stop prey from escaping. An active hunter of human beings, this is one nightmare bear you do not want to go near. Can anything stop this 1,500-pound Arctic savage? There is one creature, some say the most dangerous animal in Africa, the hippopotamus. A 3,000-pound beast. Living at the other side of the world, the hippo can even scare off a Nile crocodile. Arguably the most territorial animal on Earth, the hippopotamus won't be scared off by this polar bear. Being a herbivore, the hippo's huge teeth are purely for fighting. With 2-inch thick skin, the hippo is essentially wearing heavy natural armor. The polar bear sees the hippo as food. The hippo sees the polar bear as an intruder. The polar bear charges at the hippopotamus. Battle of the beasts begins. The polar bear stands taller and is more agile than the hippo. Attacking the hippo from behind avoids that enormous jaw. But at the same time, there isn't much damage the bear can do to the hippo's back. Attacking the hippo's head will increase the damage, but the bear must avoid the hippo's bite. The hippo's jaw is large enough to completely capture the bear's head. If it can do this, it could then drag the bear by the neck, or snap the bear's neck with its huge mass. The hippo has 2-inch thick protective skin. However, the polar bear has teeth adapted for penetrating the thick skin of cold marine environment mammals, such as the walrus and the beluga whale. The polar bear should be able to bite through the hippo's tough hide. The polar bear is also smarter. The hippo tries to keep that enormous jaw toward the bear, but the bear is agile. The polar bear uses its 1,500 pounds of mass to push the hippo onto its side. This is a very difficult feat, and the polar bear is one of the few creatures that has the strength to push over an adult hippopotamus. Once on its side, the hippopotamus becomes very vulnerable to the polar bear's attacks. Struggling to get up, the hippo gets deeply bitten by the polar bear. Getting attacked savagely at the back of its head and neck, the hippo begins to take a lot of deep damage. This battle becomes a bloodbath as the bear pins the struggling hippo down. It isn't clear at what point the hippo dies, but tearing flesh away from the hippo's neck eventually causes catastrophic blood loss. Having a large adult polar bear on your back, pinning you down and eating you, is something even a mighty hippopotamus couldn't stop. In 100 fights, the polar bear wins 75. There are 25 times where the hippo's jaw bites onto the bear's head and it gets dragged and stomped to death. More often than not, the polar bear emerges as the winner. See you next time.